Wands.
Can we do that again? 1, 2, 3.
Wands. Today we're talking about the suit of wands, which is really the suit of the fire element. There are 4 cards in the entire minor arcana that are the most powerful, and this is one of those 4 power cards. It's a seeding point in your journey and an opportunity to work with one of the purest forms of spirit, the Ace of Wands. Yes. So a seeding point, by that I mean it's an inception. It's like a seed with the power to take root, to be born, to begin, to break its way out of its shell and into the world, to seize the day and to come alive.
So Ace of Wands is the seed of fire.
Yes. And traditionally called the root power of the fire element and the entire suit of wands. The Ace of Wands represents the purest form of the fire element. It's the full potential, the full spectrum of possibilities of the fire element. So in some ways, it's the basis for all of the numeral cards in the entire suit. That means it's the basis for the 2 through the 10 of wands.
The ace is the essence of this element. It's the consciousness of this element.
I always look at this card in terms of what does it mean for you in your reading when you get this card the next time. It means that it now is your opportunity to work with all the themes of the fire element and to embody it in your life. And the themes of the fire element are your passion, assertiveness, courage, willpower, and sense of true purpose. So go do that.
Okay. Next, what about the 2 of Wands?
The 2 of Wands confronts you with a choice relating to this powerful element of passion, will, and personal initiative. So what's the career or the dream or the passion that you are choosing, and how are you going to make that into reality? That's what you're dealing with in the 2 of Wands.
Perfect. Okay. Next we have 3 of Wands.
3 of Wands, we're still in this realm of passion and personal initiative, but things are beginning to take root. Things are beginning to manifest. They are becoming stronger. You're gaining a bit more experience and focus, and you're also tapping into that 3 energy of which
The
major
triad?
arcana?
The Empress.
The goddess / the Empress, who's all about fertility and expansion and that primal aliveness that makes us feel alive. So in the 3s, you are charged with the same journey that you began in the 2. Now you must apply confidence, adaptability, and openness as you navigate even deeper into whatever it was that you chose to seize.
So after the 2 of Wands, you bring that to certain completion or enhancement, confidence in the project you were intentioning at the beginning.
Yes.
And then you get some sort of foundation with the 4 of Wands, or what is the 4 of Wands?
The 4 of Wands means you have begun to achieve success in what you've been working so hard to do in the 3 of Wands. So a typical example of that type of success could be like a success in a relationship where that relationship is now culminating in the commitment to get married. So that's why you see this is an actual wedding depicted in the card. They probably, yeah.
You want it?
I was gonna say, look, this card is so beautiful and fun. You wanna have a better view of it.
Okay, 5 of Wands.
5 of Wands is quite a different energy from the first 3 that we spoke about. The first 3 are a very natural expansion of the one that came before it. This one, there's a bit of a break. It's still connected to it though. It means that we now come back to that aspect of life that is inescapable. Is that while we are on our heroine's journey or hero's journey, we are going to face challenges. We're going to face conflict or competition. And this is not referring to only inner conflict. Sometimes when the Five of Wands appears, you are experiencing real conflict between real people in your real world. When this card appears, what's happening in your life is that you are experiencing or likely to soon experience conflict. And so you're charged with how you are going to maintain that spark, that fire, that passion, that vision and self-belief in your dream and purpose while you navigate this conflict. So it can be a challenge to maintain your strength or become even stronger in the face of the challenge. It doesn't mean, oh, it's challenging, so give up. It means challenges are natural, and you always have the opportunity to remember there's enough fire within you to navigate that challenge.
Got it. The Six of Wands.
Now we are back to that natural outflow of one card flowing into the next. In the Six of Wands, the exact same challenge that we were learning to navigate in the Five of Wands, we won. So this card is typically called the victory card. It usually comes up when you're really having fun. Life is really bright and sunny and cheerful. This card is so accurate. I never draw this card when I'm in the middle of a challenge. I always draw this card after something obviously very good happened. There's a deeper lesson here, and that deeper lesson is that we are always moving through cycles and seasons, and this victory that you're in, this easy energy, is temporary. So you're still going to go to the next stage of your journey. You're only at stage 6. You still have lots of steps ahead of you, and you still have more to learn and integrate. So it means celebrate, enjoy, but don't get attached to this very temporary moment, because the next step is coming.
And the next step is Seven of Wands.
Now we are back to very similar energy that we encountered in the Five of Wands. In the Seven of Wands, we are called to stand up for ourselves. We are called to persevere through whatever doubt that's happening in our inner world or whatever opposition we're facing in our outer world. So this card doesn't say that it's necessarily an inner problem or an outer problem. Either way, there's a very clear message that the moral of the story is your perseverance. It is you persevering through a moment in your heroine's journey when things are not as easy as you would like them to be, but still doable.
Okay. So the Eight of Wands.
In the Eight of Wands, what we're doing is coming back to this up and down, challenging, easy dance between opposites that we find in our journey through the fire. In the Seven of Wands, we faced the need to persevere. In the Eight of Wands, things are back to the flow. So in the Eight of Wands, it feels usually, well, for me always, this card is super accurate. I've never had this card not be accurate. It always feels like the momentum is nothing but fast. So it means this is your opportunity to go for it, to go with it, it means that time is of the essence, and it means that now is a good time. So all of the passion and work and courage and confidence that you can apply to your dream or your endeavor, you need to do it now.
Okay.
Nine of Wands! The Nine of Wands means that you are getting very close to what it is that you're trying to achieve, but you've been beaten up a little bit. So here's a beautiful meditation from Dawn Brunk. This is her Animal Wisdom Tarot. The Nine of Wands, receiving this card signals one last push to finish something big. Don't give up. Gather your inner reserves and resources and push through setbacks. Be assertive. You have the resolve and energy that you need to succeed, even though it does not seem like it now in this moment. Nine of Wands is a card of mature, advanced wisdom. It suggests you are stepping into guardianship role with more responsibility. If others come to you for counsel, be attentive and respectful. Fine-tune your ability to know when to speak and when to listen. The Nine of Wands reminds us not to take ourselves too seriously. A dose of fun and lighthearted play can work wonders in unburdening yourself or others. The message here is to perceive clearly and advise others freely, but maintain your healthy personal boundaries.
Then what would you say about the Ten of Wands?
The Ten of Wands, I would say...
It feels like the Ten of Wands was like, I didn't learn shit about this journey, and I'm just carrying all these wands and feels like a burden.
So what I take from the Ten of Wands is that life does include constant daily effort towards what you love, and that's never going to stop. Even if you want to live a life where you feel vibrantly alive, it means that you're continuing to practice daily devotion to your dream every single day for the rest of your life. And we are honoring that for as long as we are doing our little earth walk, you know, being spirits in human bodies. So we are coming to terms and we are learning how to make peace with the ultimate reality is that our daily work that lives through our daily devotion, it's here with us for as long as we're on the planet. So we never get to live a life where we have no responsibilities to our passions and our responsibilities that are really good responsibilities, because those are the foundations, the careers, the families, the things that we love and value, that we work for and that we devote our lives to, make our lives beautiful so we can allow all the work to be an expression of that beauty, even though it's difficult.
So that is the journey from Ace of Wands to Ten of Wands. We should have a wand. Do you have your selenite wand? It's okay. We can use a pen.